Hello and welcome back to the Naked Expat channel. Today we're diving into one of the biggest decisions that you'll ever make as an expat. How to choose the right country to live in without making classic mistakes most retirees and long-term travellers make. And trust me, some of those mistakes are spectacular. I'm going to give you step-by-step blueprint, the exact framework I wish was available to me about 30 years ago. So settle in, grab a coffee, or depending on where you are in the world, maybe a cold beer. And let's take this journey together. Many people treat choosing a country like choosing a holiday spot. They look at photos, check the temperature, and watch YouTubers smile as they whiz around on scooters. But living somewhere is totally different. That's where you choose healthcare, social circle, dating environment, safety, cost of living, happiness, and yeah, your sanity. One guy I met moved somewhere purely for the coconuts. 4 months later, he moved back. Heat made his testicles stick to his legs. He lasted only a few weeks. He vowed never to make that mistake again. So, let's be a little bit more sophisticated than coconuts and sweaty regrets. Before choosing a country, define what matters most. Weather. Be honest. Are you okay with heat and humidity, or are you okay with freezing cold? Healthcare. Even if you're fit, you're probably not 25 anymore. I know I'm not. You need a country with reliable hospitals that are accessible. Failing this, you need adequate international health insurance, covering travel to another area or country that provides proper care. And your budget. Think long term. Will your savings cover the lifestyle if exchange rates shift? Visa stability is also really crucial. Countries that change rules constantly give you stress. And stress is a big no-no. Language and culture. If no one speaks English and you don't speak the local language, you're in for a lot of miming and confusion. One example of that, and this is a true story, I gave a friendly thumbs up in a town where no one spoke English. It turns out what that meant was, I hope 1,000 goats invade your kitchen. The shopkeeper looked horrified and it took me 3 weeks to figure it out. Lesson learned. Cultural fit matters. And you single guys out there, honest conversation time. Single retired men. Some pick a country for one reason, younger women. Now, I'm not judging. You can date who the hell you like. But do not choose a country solely for dating potential. You're not on holiday. This is your life. Your longer term happiness depends on it. Healthcare, safety, infrastructure, community, lifestyle, cost of living, and yeah, your mental well-being, because some places will drive you crazy. It shouldn't be about whether a cute little 20-something smiles at you from across the bar. Think with your big head, not your small one. I've seen men throw away pensions chasing fantasy relationships. I've seen guys move to remote villages because the friendly girls are there. And I've seen many guys behave like sex tourists without even realising it. Do yourself a favour. Choose a country because it's great to live there, not because it's great to get lucky there. If romance comes later, fantastic. If not, you're still going to have a fulfilling life. Forget Instagram beaches and focus on daily life. The shopping, exercise, socialising, eating, and commuting. If scooters stress you out, then don't live somewhere where you need to use them. If you need gluten-free oats or some sort of strange dietary requirement, some countries just don't have them. And don't fall into the cost of living trap. So many YouTube videos, how much does it cost to live here? How much does it cost to live there? I refuse to do them because it costs however much you make it cost. People that say you can live like a king for $800 a month. Well, yeah, maybe, but is that the life that you want? I met a guy once living in a $120 a month bamboo hut. It looked like it had 3 disasters and a world war. Proud? Yeah. Happy? Not so much. Cheap does not equal quality. As an expat, your healthcare and safety is an absolute must. Access to doctors, hospitals, and adequate insurance coverage. Don't underestimate this. Safety matters. Crime, politics, emergency services, and an established expat community. If you don't feel safe, you're never going to relax. That's not a good quality of life. And power cuts are quite frequent. You can walk around in total darkness, banging your head everywhere. So yeah, lesson, reliable infrastructure is also priceless. You're not going to get it everywhere in Asia, and you're going to get power cuts. But once one power cut every month is doable, a power cut every week is a nightmare. And remember the coconut guy? He lasted 4 months. Nah. And sticky testicle guy? Nah, a few weeks. And remember, pick a place for life, not just random perks or fantasies. And do decide whether you want urban, coastal or rural. Urban is fast, accessible, more services, more expats, higher costs and probably noisy. Coastal is relaxed, natural beauty, but generally quite high prices and very touristy. And rural is cheap and quiet and authentic, but you can feel isolation and security. Choose your environment based on your lifestyle, not Instagram photos or the pressure you may be getting from a girlfriend who wants you to go and live in the province. And remember, do recon visits, at least 3 weeks, and live like a local. Check out the shopping, the gyms, the local transport and the medical facilities. What are the hospitals like? What are their costs? Are there any language barriers? And what's your evacuation plan? Make sure you got at least a year's worth of savings as an emergency fund and any banks sorted out. And always have an exit plan so you can leave if necessary. Expat life is amazing with preparation, but it's miserable without it. So ask yourself, can I wake up here in 5 years' time and still feel good about it? If the answer is yes, fantastic. If the answer is no, keep looking. The world's a big place. Other questions that you should be asking is, are you personally fit? Are you that worried about safety, healthcare access, friendships? What are you going to do about boredom? What are you going to be doing about where you live with regards to how much income you've got, your creature comforts? And if you choose the right place, you're going to be excited, proud, and at peace. So it is important. The right country will feel right because you won't have to force it. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe and share it with somebody else who may find it interesting. And also consider becoming a channel member for exclusive discounts, early access to some of my videos, and soon a weekly members only live stream. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, enjoy.